Antarctica is now far away, I'm back home, I'm actually taking some time to select and go through some of my favorite images, looking at them on a big screen. On the field, we already talked about configuring the camera, about autofocusing, about lenses, about image stabilization, and now is a good time to take some conclusions on the GFX system. Let's start from usability. After several weeks jumping on and off a Zodiac multiple times a day with intense weather and big waves, I can definitely tell the two bodies can be used as any other DSLR or mirrorless camera, and they perform very well, autofocus is very reliable, and they are solid as a rock. Let's move on the photographic part. Image quality is the big thing, and I can already tell you it's not all about megapixel. Resolution with 50 and 100 megapixel is of course what tends to impress most of the people, but personally for me the deal breaker is dynamic range and color accuracy. The ability to render the finest detail in the highlights as much as in the shadow is quite impressive. The smoothness of the transitions is outstanding. These large sensors also have a unique look when it comes to blurred areas, and this is probably my favorite part of all. Of course, I love sharpness, but this is only half of the equation, as sharpness is directly influenced by how good the blurred parts look. And the blur and the progression from sharp to soft areas is another feature that makes this camera unique. It's exactly like going to a 3D movie. And then we have colors that comes in a huge amount. Color range and color fidelity is another deal breaker. Fujifilm color science is well known and widely respected, and with the GFX system they raise the bar higher, as again the transitions and the gradations are as smooth and sweet as you could ever dream. So probably the best still image quality you can find on any given camera today. But apparently that was not enough for Fuji, because these cameras are also fully packed with video features. The GFX100S, if paired with an external recorder like the Atomos Ninja 5, can output 4K 30 frames per second, 12-bit RAW Apple ProRes video. The ProRes format gives a huge latitude when tweaking the look of the images, extending brightness and shadow details, making it ideal for HDR workflows. It also brings the data rate up to 560 megabytes per second, which is a lot. But don't worry, you don't have to have an external recorder, because the camera can record internally 10 bits 420 H.265 video. And of course, the same cinematic look we find on the still images, we find it in the video mode. And trust me, it is really special. So it's about time to resume. Best image quality possible, cinematic look, impressive resolution, professional video features, compact body, easy to handle, internal image stabilizer, tough construction. Is there anything more that can be asked? Welcome to the Fujifilm large sensor cinematic world.